What's going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? It's your guy Q, the movie collector, here again, back with another video. And on today's video, I'm doing what all of you guys have requested me to do for spooky season. This is gonna be a little bit of a watch list of what I plan to watch for the month of October. Now keep in mind with this list, it is subject to change. I do have a lot of titles um, that I have not watched yet that I got in over the course of the year. And you can even make the case to even say maybe some I've got maybe even last year I haven't seen yet. But yeah, for this video, we'll be talking about that. And I'm also going to be talking about things that I still do plan on watching as far as things I watch every year to get into the spirit. But I got a lot of great things I want to show you guys. So let's start. You guys may have seen the past few haul videos that I've made. Now I've gotten some movies in from a few boutiques. And this little start out here is gonna comprise of that list. Now, this list here is pretty much movies that I'm gonna also put out reviews for. So expect reviews out for each of these movies. And there may be some I may not review. And I'll go into detail about that a little later on in the video. But let's start. So one of the ones I plan on watching is House on the Edge of the Park. So be on the lookout for a review for this. I'm really excited to check this out. Shout out to my guy Steven from gosh, what's the name of his channel? Forgive me, Steven, but shout out to him. He told me that this is a good watch. So I'm looking forward to watching this. But yeah, there's House at the Edge of the Park. And then next up is the remake to a Brian De Palma film, and that is Sisters. Looking really huge and forward to watching this as well. And again, people, if you just now getting the vibe here, these are movies I haven't seen yet. So next one up is In My Skin. Really excited to check this one out as well. So yeah, this is actually pretty cool. I always like this here. I always think that this is pretty cool. So that's In My Skin. Then next up, now this movie here, even now I've seen a few YouTube videos that make lists, and this movie is like at the top of the list is like one of the scariest and most disturbing films out there. So I'm really I'm really excited to check this one out as well. And that is Baskin. Looking forward to checking out Baskin. Um, yeah, I heard this one is it really takes you through the depths of hell from what I'm hearing. So I'm excited to check this one out. So there's that. Now this one I think came out either at the beginning of the year or the tail end of last year. I've seen it before, but it's been a very long time since I've seen it. But I'm more than excited to check it out now because now it's a 4K, it's got Dolby Atmos, Dolby Vision, all of that stuff. But that is Stir of Echoes with Kevin Bacon. I always like this lenticular there. I always thought that was really cool with the lenticular there. But yeah, I'm excited to check this out. Again, I haven't seen this in quite some time, and I know it's pretty good. I've heard nothing but great things about this film. So again, another one to check out for the spooky season. Now, this one again, this one caused all kinds of controversy, and you guys know why. But yeah, Night of the Living Dead 90. So yeah, the remake. Looking forward to check this out. You guys may or may not get a review for this upcoming week. It may come next week. I'll try to get it out soon, but I'm really excited to check this out. So that's Night of the Living Dead 90. Now these other ones, I'm kind of shocked I haven't watched these yet. I've just been waiting for the perfect time to watch them. And what better time than now to check these movies out? So this next little few is actually from Kino Lorber. And I want to say, I think these came out earlier in the year. And again, first time watches. I've never seen these before. The first one is Body Parts, which has got my guy. Is it Brad? Is this the one with Brad Dorff? Yeah, this is the one with Brad Dorff, I think. Yeah, Brad Dorff. Yeah, he's in this film. So if y'all don't know who Brad Dorff is, he's the one who does the voice of Chucky, and he also plays as Charles Lee Ray in Child's Play. And I think he's also in this next one too. Yep, he's also in this one too, and that's a Graveyard Shift, a Stephen King movie. I've never seen this before, so this is going to be new for me. I'm excited to check it out. Um, and then next up is Prophecy. Again, I've been saving these, been holding these back for this month just to check these out this month. Because believe it or not, guys, like I'll get excited about new stuff coming out, but at the same time, I'm not one of those YouTubers that love to to rush through a movie and then get the review out quickly as possible. Like I like to take my time, like to work at my own pace. So I hope you guys can respect that. Which is also going to be the same thing when it comes to these two other releases. Now, these are still in the wrap. I haven't taken these out of the wrap yet. And that is when evil lurks. Yeah, when evil lurks. So yeah, the second sight edition, which I've been told. Let me see. Yeah, this one has Dolby Vision. The original 4K that came out, I think it came out last year. I think. That one doesn't have any HDR from what I've been told. So I'm excited to check this out. I've heard nothing but great things. Shout out to Stephanie. I know she talks about this a lot. Stephanie from movie critic. She talks about this a lot. And I'm amped up to watch this. So that's When Evil Lurks. And then this next one, a Ty West film, which is also a second sight release. Haven't watched it yet. Been saving it for now, and that's The Innkeepers. Now, one thing I will say, I love Ty West movies. But I know this one is pretty controversial. A lot of people say this is a snooze fest. It's a complete waste of time. But I like Ty West movies. They say the same thing about House of the Devil, and I love House of the Devil. So, yeah, I'm excited to check out The Innkeepers because this is one of those I hear a lot of people say you're either gonna love it or you're gonna hate it. So, this is added in for this month as well. And then this one just came out from Arrow. And this is a Lucky McKee film, The Woods, Arrow UK. So I'm looking forward to checking this out as well. And then I'm a little ashamed to say I've never seen this. And yes, I kind of been living a little bit under the rock when it comes to a lot of these. I don't want to say indie horror, but I know this is one of those I haven't seen before, and that is Deadstream. I'm excited to check out Deadstream. This is one of the ones I'm really excited to check out. I know this is one of those that's kind of like docu style, I think, from what I'm hearing, but I'm excited to check this out. So that's Deadstream. Now this next one was recommended by Jordan from the Movie Den. He says this is a good watch, and I can't wait to check this out. This is I Will Never Leave You Alone from Arrow. So there's that. And this one I'm a little ashamed to say that I've never watched it all the way through. I've always seen bits and pieces of it. And I may have seen this a very long time ago. So when I say very long time ago, I'm talking like back in high school, and that was over 20 years ago. And I've never owned it. I've never owned this film before. And that's Lucio Fulci's Zombie Flesh Eaters, better known as Zombie. So I'm excited to finally check this out in its entirety. And I'm excited that I'm adding this for the review pile for the month of October. So there's that. And then next up, I've got Creepshow 2, which I've said in my last video that I've never seen Creepshow 2 before. I've always seen Creepshow 1. I've never watched the series neither. So, but I'm really excited to check this out because I'm a huge fan of the first Creepshow movie. So I'm ready to see those scenes, those stories that everyone talks about from this movie. So I'm excited about that. And next up, this one just kind of like slid through the cracks when I picked it up. This is back when I was trying to um, get through Lucio Fulci's what do they call it? The Gates of Hell trilogy. And as I was going through the Gates of Hell trilogy, I didn't get a chance to watch this one because it just kind of, like I said, just fell through the cracks. But this one is House by the Cemetery. So I'm excited to check this one out finally. And who knows, I may just make it like a Lucio Fulci Gates of Hell uh, marathon for one day and just roll through all of them, including Zombie Flesh Eaters. I may just roll through all of them, as well as The Beyond as well. So I may roll through that too. So, but yeah, that's House by the Cemetery. Then these next ones, I've seen these before, and I actually own the Sandpiper Pictures Blu-rays of those, which, spoiler alert, those suck. They only suck because they don't have special features on it. You just basically have the movie and audio commentary. You know, I don't listen to audio commentary. So, but Scream Factory went and released these two movies on 4K, and that is Sleepaway Camp 2 and Sleepaway Camp 3. I'm excited to finally watch these in 4K. So, but yeah, these are fun watches. I know that for a fact. I love these movies. I've always loved those movies, and I can't wait to check those out in 4K. Now, this last little bit is like the Vinegar Syndrome pile, if you will, of titles I haven't watched yet. The first one is who made this? Is this Romero? I can't remember if this is Romero or not. I think this is Romero. Let's see. Yeah, Romero. This is Romero. That's the Dark Half. I haven't seen the Dark Half yet. Again, I was holding on to it just for this special occasion. So what better time to watch it than the month of October, you know? So expect a review for this one as well. That's the Dark Half. I can't show this one. I cannot show this one. I'm glad I caught it before I brought it up here on the screen. Maybe I'll just show you we just filled with all types of goodies on this right now. Next one is Vinegar Syndrome's version of Murder Rock. So I'm going to check this out. And again, another one that I have not seen yet. I do know that I think it's 88 Films that came out with a version of this after this version came out. Didn't bother to pick it up because I'm only going to stick with one version. It's kind of like similar to how I feel about The Keep. You know, I'm good with the Vinegar Syndrome version. I don't need that $200 version from Imprint. You know, I'm happy. I'm good with that version. I don't need no other version of that. This one I have seen before. And they came out with a 4K version of it. And I'm excited to check out the 4K deets on this, and that is the Rage Carry 2. So I'm adding that to the watch list as well for the month. And then last but not least, I talked about this movie in my last haul video, and that is The Resurrected. So those are movies that I'm going to be reviewing this month. So be on the lookout for that. Super excited to watch all of those. And I do know there's a few other ones that's dropping this month, like there's the Steelbooks from Lionsgate coming on Saw 2, 3, and 4. I'm a huge Saw fan, so I've got to have those. And then there's also The Devil's Rejects that's also coming. And then I think Jacob's Ladder. Those are ones I'm definitely going to be checking out. And maybe, what's it called? That vampire movie, Dark something. I forgot the name of it, but I gotta get that one too. But yeah, those are the movies you can expect reviews on. That's the review pile. And now I'm just going to go through and show you guys what I watch every year around this time of the year. And it may be sprinkled in. So if you guys are following me on Instagram, you'll see me post in my story updates, like what I'm watching for that evening or that day. These are movies you'll more than likely see me watch. So starting off, this is one of my favorites that I like to watch every year, and that is Resident Evil. This is the 4K, and this is a steelbook that come from the Sony library style casing that has all the movies in it. But and just little bit of info for you guys. If you guys were ever interested in owning the Resident Evil films, but you want the Dolby Vision cuts, that steelbook set is the only way you can get the Dolby Vision cuts. Just a little info out there. So if you see the older set that they come out with, that one only has HDR10, but this set actually has Dolby Vision. I've always been a fan of the original Resident Evil. Always been a fan. It came out while I was in high school, and me being a fan of the video games, this came out at such a great time period. Such a great film. All right, so the next one on my list, and this is a childhood favorite of mine. I grew up watching this movie a lot. And it's shocking to me that we haven't gotten like a 4K upgrade of this yet. And I need it. I need it because it's one of my favorites. Everyone has like their favorite horror anthology film that they like watching. Like you got Black Sabbath, you've got Tales from the Dark Side, you got Creep Show. This was my favorite horror anthology, and it's my favorite of all time. I love it. And that is Tales from the Hood. Come on, Scream Factory. We need a 4K of this. You guys have put out 4Ks of so many of the other backlog titles. We need this, whether it comes from Scream Factory or it comes from and who made this? This is Universal. Whether it comes from Scream Factory or Universal or Arrow, we need a 4K of this. But regardless of not, this is getting added to my watch list because like I said, I watch this every year. So it's a great movie. If you guys never seen it, watch it, stream it, do whatever. It's a highly recommended title on my list. So Tales from the Hood. And next up, and again, I've always been one of those types of people that I've never really been big into indie horror or not until recently anyway. I've never really been big into indie horror or horror movies that's not really part of the mainstream. I've always grown up watching the mainstream stuff, the low budget mainstream stuff. So, but that's what a lot of my favorites that I watch every year is compiled of. So I don't watch anything overly complicated or thought provoking. Like I like give it to me, give it to me straight. Okay, just give it to me straight. So this next one that I've got, it is a classic, and I may watch all four this year. Who knows? It's been a while since I watched the fourth movie, and even when I bought this set, I didn't watch the fourth movie. But I may watch it this year, and that is the Hellraiser set. What's it called? Quartet of Torment. And this is actually the original release when it came out in the UK, and I got it. This ain't the US release, and they're practically the same thing. So beautiful set. I've always said this is one of my favorite sets I own in my collection. But yeah, I will definitely be watching this year. Love Hellraiser. Love it to death. Then next up, you can't really do a month of October without watching any of these movies. And I'm talking about this beautiful box set, Friday the 13th movies. Now, for me personally, what I like to watch out of this set is I'll watch parts 1 through 4. I'll watch parts 1 through 4. I like all of them entirely. There are some that I've grown to like a little less over the years, like Jason Takes Manhattan. But I'll still watch it, when I watch Jason Takes Manhattan, that's like one of those that if I'm staying up all night long, I always watch Jason Takes Manhattan at really late at night, because growing up, that's when it used to come on TV. It would come on really late at night, and I would watch it then. So it takes me back to my childhood. But yeah, Friday 13th series. Next up, now I may just watch maybe the first and maybe the fourth one out of this. Maybe the second one too. I mean, heck, you can even go on record to watch all of them. And that's the Psycho movies. This is the Arrow box set of the Psycho movies. See here, parts 1 through 4. I've always been a fan of how this is presented. I've always been a huge fan of that. So I'll be watching the Psycho movies as well. And next up, again, can't go wrong with having some good watching of this franchise here, and I'm talking about the Chucky collection. And before anybody says, that this set is flawed because the first film in this is a Blu-ray, I've got the Scream Factory 4K up here, the first one, and I've got the Scream Factory 4K of the remake. So yeah, Chucky's my guy. Chucky is my guy. He is my friend till the end. And you guys can't see it, but he sits over in the far corner of my cave. So yeah, we'll definitely watch some Chucky movies again this year. And then next up, now as far as for my vampire flick of the month, can't go wrong with Lost Boys. This is a must watch every year for me. Gotta watch The Lost Boys. One of my favorite vampire flicks of all time. I've never been a fan. And I'll tell you guys straight up, I've never been a fan of the Universal Monsters. Just because as a kid watching those movies, I fell asleep. I just didn't find them intriguing. I'm sorry if that may offend some people. But yeah, this is one of my faves here. It's The Lost Boys. So I'll be watching this again too. And then let's see here. And then there's this set. Now, when I show this set off, I know there's some people that did not get this set before it went out of print. And I'm sorry. But and you'll never believe what I paid for the set when I got it. I think it was like at the coattails of it being clearanced out. And I remember I paid $45 for this, if I'm not mistaken. But you can't go, I can't go a month of October without watching The Evil Dead. Yeah. I can't go the month of October without watching the first and second Evil Dead. I like Army of Darkness too. But the first two is where it's at for me. I can't go a month of October without watching these movies. So I've got to watch that too. And then finally on my list of movies that I like to watch, this is a must. This is like Halloween night. I'm watching parts 1 through 5, maybe even 6. Who knows? But I only pulled 2 out of that pile because the first 2 to me are the most important. And that is Halloween and Halloween 2. Yeah. The night he came home and more of the night he came home. This is my Halloween night enjoyment. Yeah, ever since I was like 5 or 6 years old, I've watched this every single year. Yeah. Mikey's the guy. Hands down. And just other note too, this bad boy here, the Nightmare on Elm Street Steelbook collection. Expect videos to start rolling out for the reviews of those films this week. Spoiler alert, they've been great so far. But yeah, that's also part of my list. Can't go a year without watching any of those films as well. But that's what I have for you guys today. I hope you guys enjoyed the wish list, not my wish list, my watch list for the month of October. I know you guys have told me that from my post. You guys wanted to see what I plan on watching this month. I didn't want to make a fancy calendar. I didn't want to make postmarks because I'm just more of a guy. I'll go to the shelf, pull it out, and I'll watch it, man. But for the most part, that's what I will be watching for this month. So if you guys enjoyed the video and you like more videos like this, just let me know down in the comments. Make sure you guys hit a like if you also enjoyed this video. And to all those guys out there that watch my videos, I see you watching, but you ain't subscribed yet. So, and we've been kind of like on the roll here on the channel for the past 2 weeks. So I look forward to providing you guys with even more content. And again, Scarefest is right around the corner. So I will be attending Scarefest. I will be enjoying that whole weekend. But yeah, that's all. That's what I have for you guys today. And again, thank you. Thank you guys so much for your support. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.